Hey girlfriend, are you ready for a new ism based on love and friendship? Welcome to Girlfriendism. Our Girlfriendism family is on a mission to connect 1 million girlfriends across the globe by 2030. Let's do this. Hello, girlfriend.
Hi, girlfriend.
Hey.
Hey.
It's your girlfriend, Dr. K of Girlfriendism, and I am here with the one and only, the beautiful Oshun goddess, spiritual sister girlfriend, none other than Shawn. Hello, beautiful.
Hello to the people. Hello, love.
Yes.
It's
God,
so good to hang out.
I love how you say, hey, girlfriend. Can you just say it for me?
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend.
I feel like that needs to be like a GIF or something. We gonna make it happen. But I absolutely love it. We gonna make it happen. Yeah. So beautiful. Thank you so much for answering the call for us to have this girlfriend conversation as we talk about our upcoming collaboration, which we're both super excited about because we're both in these transitional phases, right, of our journey. And so I think it's the perfect time for us to have this collaboration coming together because we are coming out of our brick and mortars that we've had for over a decade, which has served as an anchor and a pillar for women to come together in community. Mm-hmm. And now we're shifting to this virtual space where we're going to be able to reach more girlfriends across the globe. And so I am grateful and my heart is full that we get to be on this journey with you because you get to be our first virtual sip, shop, meet and greet. Hey. It just feels good. It
does feel good. I like how that sounds. I like how that sounds.
Right? And so I'm grateful because this is really going to set the tone for the direction that we're going in, right? So, over the 10 years, we've had this boutique, which has been beautiful. And I've constantly said this to the girlfriends, we're wearing our girlfriends. We're intentionally supporting women-owned designs, women-owned brands, because there's energy in the things that we wear. There's energy in the accessories, in the clothing. And so by doing it this way, we get to be intentional about knowing the artist behind these beautiful creations. We get to meet you as a girlfriend, as a beautiful human in this world who is creating, right, this goddess energy through your ear altars, through your accessories. And so I'm excited because we get to really dive deep and build this girlfriend community, get to know you as both the artist, the creator, and as a girlfriend. So I'm going to stop talking so we can go ahead and introduce you to the girlfriends and to the viewing audience. So tell them more about who you are, beautiful.
Well, first of all, hello, girlfriend.
Hello, girlfriend.
Hello. It is so nice to be here today. The invitation warmed my heart. I felt really honored to get this invite. I am Kimasa Shawn. If you look for me on Facebook, I'm Kim Shawn. So I kind of birthed this other name, Kimasa Shawn, out of my journey to kind of combine the old self with the new self.
I love that.
So the old self, Kim Shawn, was very much, a traditional woman. I worked. I did all the things that we're supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. And then decided to take a leap of faith and do something different. But I wanted to honor Kim Shawn because she got me this far, and then birth Kimasa Shawn, who's the full-time minister and artist and creative. So that's how I honor both selves, I guess.
I love that. That is so powerful because I think sometimes when we're going through transition, sometimes people are afraid or they're so fast to release the version of themselves that have gotten them and is going to get them to where they're going. And so I love that. And that whole concept too of Sankofa, like go back and fetch it. We're going to honor the girl that brought us here, right? The woman that brought us here. And also as we continue to build in this new chapter. So I absolutely love that. So thank you for bringing her on this journey with us. Yes. And thank you to Kim Shawn for bringing Kimasa to Face and bringing her here.
Yeah, I love Kimasa. Kimasa is bold and she's outspoken and she's very sensual. Okay. She's very sensual and she loves life and she has an inner child that really likes to play. Mm-hmm. I feel like Kim Shawn was always trying to keep it in this, trying to hide Kimasa. Because I didn't feel safe for her to come out in the world. So I guess part of my work in terms of my artistry and my air altars are really to help women come out of hiding. It's to amplify. It's to
Mm.
show the world it's not just, okay, I'm going to put these on because they're pretty. No, I'm going
Right.
to amplify my
Yes.
energetic being. I'm going to embody who
Yeah.
I am and then wear it
I
on my ear.
know that's right. I love that. And this is just so synchronized because I literally sent out our newsletter today. And that was a heading. Take the bold leap, right? Take the
Yeah.
bold leap, take up space
Yes.
in the world because what we have to offer is so beautiful and unique and it's given to us as stewards of it for a reason. And so tell us about the air altars. Tell us about your process. How did you come up with this
So
goddess idea?
what I
Yeah.
discovered, it's so yummy. First
Mhm.
of all, I come from a mother. I have to honor her. I come
Yeah.
from a mother where I grew up, and she bought all kinds of different accessories, and she
Mhm.
really did pour in her time and energy to artists because she's very artistic herself, but she took a very traditional role in
Yeah.
life. So I think the way she gave back to her
Mhm.
art is to help other artists who were
Yeah.
coming up. So I grew up around it all the time.
Yeah.
And then always loved art,
Mhm.
but I couldn't figure out where I wanted to focus my energy.
Yes.
And so I just kind of started playing around. I guess my inner child said, let's play.
Yeah, I love that.
We just started playing. And I was always known for my earrings. People would stop me. They'd be like, where'd you get your earrings? And
Yes.
I'd say, well, I made them, or I bought them from so and so, or so I guess I'm really known for that. Okay,
Mhm.
what earrings is Kimasa gonna have on today?
Right. What's she gonna come into the room with today?
What's she gonna wear that we want to take off her ears? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So I really started figuring out recently during my own personal healing journey that they were a way for me to connect with spirit
Yeah.
because I'm not the traditional let me sit and pray kind of person, right? We
Yes.
all connect with the creator differently.
Differently. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so when I'm doing the process, I'm getting messages, I'm hearing, I'm
Yes.
channeling, and for those of you who get readings and believe in those kind of things,
Oh, we do that in the girlfriend circle. Oh, yes, we do.
those who believe it, my energy's in my hands. Like
Yes.
a lot of my healing is in my hands, and so I feel like what I do is put my ashe
Yes.
on it, and so I tend to wear the earrings right after I make them before I sell them,
Mm.
so that what I channel is energetically in the
Yeah.
earring.
Yeah.
And then I said, I want something cute. I need a name for my earrings.
Yes.
And because I have the ministry background, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, altars. And so
That is beautiful.
I said,
That's it.
ear altars.
Oh my God.
And yeah, so that's kind of how it came about. I was like, it's a way for me to pray. It's a way for me to channel and
I
then
love
share
it
my
on so
energy.
many levels. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin, y'all. Okay, maybe we need like an hour. We need a master class because I don't
I
even know
know
where to
we
begin.
do.
I love the piece on playing because I think as we become so adultified, we forget to play, you
We
know?
do.
And that is something that is so innate and natural for children. And I think as we, come into this capitalist society, as we come into this adulting, and as you said, following the path that we're told to do, we also
Hmm.
disconnect from soul. So I was even having this
Yes.
conversation with my husband in the bed on Sunday because he is into Kemetic spirituality. And so we have these conversations on
Oh, I
Sundays,
love
right?
that.
And I said, I feel like I can identify with it on so many levels because I feel like that's what girlfriendism is for me. And I said, what I think that I want to highlight for people is that, we always talk about mind, body, soul. I want
Hmm.
this movement to be where it's soul, body, mind. Because I think
Mm.
we intellectualize things so much that we disconnect from that intuition, from that spirit. And what I want us to do, especially as women, is to what does my soul say? What does my spirit say? Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your creations is because, like you said, you're receiving those messages. It's spirit, right? And I
Yes.
think I'm attracted to different accessories. And my girlfriends love me for my accessories too. That's my first love. Before clothing, it's really the
Yes.
accessories, right? Because it's a detail, it's a texture, it's that creation that's being poured out into this accessory. It's the same process for me where it's like, ooh, my spirit spoke to that. So we even had our own spirit conversation before this because
We
you said you're going to
did.
bring on a pair of earrings. And I said, my spirit said, I bet you it's these earrings that I have been eyeing. I said, it has teal or turquoise in it. It has a cowrie shell. And sure enough, you pull it up and I said, there it is. Right. And so there
Yeah,
is, I hone in on this because there is something so special about intentional fashion, as I call it, because it is spiritual, it is energetic. And so it's so important for us to be able to connect with the person who created it. And that's what I love about what we're going to be doing for our first collab event. And I say first because I feel like it's going to be first of many. Okay.
yes,
For our
yes,
first event for this virtual sip shop meet and greet, where we get to learn more about you and your process, right? And you,
absolutely.
that spirit when it's talking to you and how it creates and what story it tells, right? So I was even having that conversation, earlier with my husband too, and he was just like, "Well, why you can't just give it away?" I said, "No, no, no." I said, "My piece is because they're all intentional, honey. They have a story. I could tell you where I got it, who I was talking to, what led me to it, and so it's meaningful. And so I
Yeah.
absolutely love how even that process of Kimasa in this stage and of the ear altars. I even made sure to honor the ear altars.
I love that. Listen,
Yes, and
thank
put it in for
you.
you, sis. I love it. So let's tell the girlfriends a little bit, not too much because we want y'all to go and register. So
Yes.
I brought up the page so y'all can see. You can go on and register now, right? At girlfriendism.com/G wellness. And yes, it's wellness because listen, intentional fashion is wellness. When you're talking
Hmm.
about your spirituality, that's wellness. When we're talking about bringing ancestors into the space, that is wellness, right? When we're talking about energy, that is wellness. And so on our G Wellness tab, you'll see that we have the beautiful goddess here for this virtual sip shop meet and greet, which let's talk to them as we look at this about the significance, even down to the date we were intentional,
Oh,
right?
yes.
8/22 at 7:07 p.m. So you can go in and register. And if you are a Girlfriendism member, you already have access to this. So our members will be there and we'll talk more about how you can become a member at the event as well. But tell the girlfriends, Kimasa, about the intentionality around our time for doing this too.
Uh, okay. So there's a couple of things. So I am an astrology girly, a
Yes,
numerology girly, a
yes,
human design girly,
yes,
all the frequency
yes,
things that we have that help us on the path, right? And so when you said how 707 feel, I
yes.
said this is perfect because seven is my life path number. And you didn't even know
Mm,
that.
I did not. Look at that.
I know. And then when we talked about this date, we didn't realize it was connected to the new moon in
Yes,
Virgo that
yes,
is coming up. So
yes.
we're going to be very intentional. We're going to have kind of like a little ceremony. I'm not
I
going to give you
love
too
it.
much right now, a little
Mhm.
ceremony. So I want women to come with their own earrings. Bring a
Yes,
pair that you like,
yes,
right? And we're gonna do a little ceremony to honor the feminine divine and honor the
yes.
new moon because new moon is about manifesting. What do you
That's
want?
right. Oh,
What do
girl.
you want? And how are you
Talk
gonna
about it.
embody it so you can call it to you?
Yes, yes. Oh, God,
And
that's
so
simple.
it's gonna be yummy.
I
It's
cannot
gonna be
wait.
absolutely
Listen,
yummy.
I could taste it already. Okay, it's delicious. I can
Yes,
taste it
so
already. My heart is just so full because again, it's coming back to like all these transitions. It's been a period of transitions, but I'm just
yes,
happy because I feel like I'm also taking that bold leap and
yeah,
standing firm in who I am as a creative, as a healer, and so I'm just like thanking the universe right now for how it just conspires when you take those leaps and you just do the thing
it
and you
does.
answer the call, how it brings everything into alignment with the people who need to be in your life. And that's what this girlfriend circle is about. So we can do
Yeah,
some yumminess on 8/22 at 7:07 p.m., bringing all of the manifesting goddess sensual energy. And so we're going to give you a little sneak peek, y'all, just a little bit, because if you want to see the whole collection, you're going to need to come. Right. So
I
just a
love
little
this
sneak
thing that
peek.
they're doing now. You know that little thing. I don't know
Oh
if
my
people
God.
like
I
that
have
so
to
much.
attribute that to my girlfriend, Mariana, because she always, when she likes something, she goes, so I got
Love
that for
that.
her. And you will love her too because she is our Caribbean owl. She is the one who does our goddess readings for us, especially
Oh,
even with our nonprofit that supports survivors of sexual violence. We consider that part of our spiritual work. So she does that work with our survivors too and do goddess readings. So she's going to be there in this space. I'm excited for y'all to connect too, and that's what
oh,
girlfriendism is all about. We're connecting the creatives and the healers and the advocates and entrepreneurs of the world. So I'm loving it. So we gonna give them just a
just a little bit.
little bit.
And
Okay.
I will tell you more about this piece when we meet and why it has so much energy around it. And I like to tell people the energy in the piece after they purchase it to see if it aligns with what's going
Mm,
on in their life.
I
So,
love
so
that.
it's a little fun thing I like to play around. I'll tell you after you purchase it.
Okay, and this is mine. So just so y'all know, okay, this one is mine because remember, I already manifested it. So this is mine that we sharing with you. Okay, so she gonna tell me
Okay.
after.
Okay.
Oh
So here
gosh,
it
yeah.
is.
There
So
she
let me pull back a little bit. I'm
is.
trying to make sure that you
There we go. Now we can see her.
you
Yes.
see
Oh
her.
my gosh.
She's got blues and she's kind of getting mixed up in the background, but she's got
That. But
blues
you know
and
what? I like the sneak preview that's kind of going, you see it now, you don't. You see it now.
yeah, you see it now. You don't. Ain't you?
Yes. She is
Yes.
beautiful. I tell you, I have been watching her. I wanted to say stalking, but then I'm always so like aware of my language, right? In this domestic violence prevention field. Okay, I'm not stalking, but she's been calling me every time I go to your
A
page.
couple
I
of
keep scrolling and then
people.
I stop at her, right? And then let's see your earrings now that
Okay,
you
so let's talk about these. These.
Yes.
Okay, so there are some that I make that Spirit is giving me information, and some is just
Yes.
play. These
Yeah.
are play. I said, I
Mm,
just want some big round
yeah.
earrings and let me just play. So my inner child was playing with this, but what you will notice in my pieces, I will say this much. You're going to see a couple of things. One, you're typically going to see a cowrie shell.
Yes.
One, because I love a cowrie shell. And two, because a cowrie shell is about abundance.
Yes.
So I want us to walk in our abundance. You're also going to sometimes see feathers because
Mm.
feathers represent spirit.
Oh my God. I was just gonna say that's my spirit child right there. Lord have mercy, you just took it out of my mouth.
So typically, I make earrings with cowrie shells. I
Yes.
typically make earrings with feathers. And I do a lot of recycling of pieces because I've
Yes.
been such an avid shopper of jewelry over the years, my mother and I both.
Yes.
Sometimes pieces will break or they don't
Yes.
hold the same energy or excitement for you. So I will use them again in
I
another
love it.
piece.
Yes.
And I do keep my special earrings on an altar.
Mm.
So I will share more about that also when we come
Yeah.
together because I wanted to hold the energy for which I make it.
Yes. That
So
is so intentional. Let me tell you,
it's
there's
intentional.
so much alignment. There's so much, I feel like we could do a whole masterclass. I think that's what's going to be leading to. But when you say, the altar, so when we had our hope and healing retreat for survivors of sexual violence, and I love this work and the energy and the spirit and the abundance and all of it, because this is what we talk about, when we're working with survivors. And I'm a survivor too. So it's peer to
Mm,
peer, right? It's not
yeah.
me coming as Dr. K, the expert coming to heal your life. No, child, we heal ourselves, right? And we have
Hmm,
the heart to do
hmm,
so. And so we support each other as girlfriends in that circle. And that's one of the things we honed on this year. It was our inner child, our inner girl,
hmm,
right? What do we need to say I'm sorry to her for? What do we need to say thank you
hmm,
to her for? And so
hmm.
just even seeing it come full circle, right? All of this from a conversation about our ear altars and right and earrings, right? And so this is what I want people to get, that it's so much more than just an accessory piece. These pieces hold energy. And so I love the direction of it and just, the play. So we gonna
Yeah,
play.
we're
We
gonna
gonna play with all this
play.
yumminess. Yes,
We're gonna
yes.
be
I can't wait to
play.
hear what
We're
the
gonna have
message is from me with my earrings, chill. I can't wait. I can't wait. And be like, okay, okay, okay. Tell me what's going on.
yes. Okay, so now I know. We're just gonna.
Yes,
I'll just show them
yes.
at the sipping shop and let people know they are already spoken for.
That's right. That's right. Listen, honey, we be having our little girlfriend wars. I'll be like, well, that's a benefit when your girlfriend buys something that you like. It's in your
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend's closet. That's where actually the name of the brick and mortar for 10 plus years is my girlfriend's closet, because that's what we do. Just come to your
That's true.
girlfriend's closet. Your girlfriend got you, right?
It's
And
true.
so
It's
if
true.
you see it and you're like, oh my goodness, I should have gotten it. Well, I'm your girlfriend, Dr. K. You just come to your girlfriend's closet. Just know where the return address is. That's all.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 and yes.
Oh
And
my
so this is going to be good. And I will leave people with this.
yes.
Just know that I'm coming to you as a mirror, right? Speaking back to like, we're not the guru, we don't have all the answers, right? We're just reflections of each other as girlfriends. And I was even intentional today about not wearing makeup and covering up, because I think sometimes, at least in my walk, it has been my mask. You know, makeup can be a mask if you're not careful.
Very
and so I wanted to come fully myself as Kimasa. You know, you convinced me to use my unique background.
I love it.
Which, it really does speak to who I feel like I am on the inside.
Yes, it was meant
Thank you for convincing me to keep it. But we're gonna strip down and have some fun and get to know each other a little better and look beautiful doing it.
You understand? Because you know what? We deserve it. We deserve it. And I think that's a beautiful thing about an artist and a creative eye. Like, we see beauty. We can find beauty in everything. And that's what I love with, being of this space, is that even in the tough times in life, spirit talks to you. Even in those valleys and those highs and lows, we can still find beauty, right? And so that's what I love about being on this side of things and being able to connect with girlfriends like you, is that we find the beauty in the world, in spirit and energy, and we wear it, we embody it, right? In wearing it. And so I can't wait to wear you, girlfriend, and the message that spirit has put in for this piece that has been calling me now. Lord have mercy, let me tell you. It's about
I can't wait to tell you more about it.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So girlfriends, we invite you to join us for our very first of many virtual Sip Shop Meet and Greet with this beautiful goddess here, Kimasa Shawn. I cannot wait, my love. I'm so looking forward to it. And the intentionality of August 22nd, that is a Friday at 7:07 p.m. It is a time of the new moon, a time of transformation, rebirth. And why not rebirth with intention? Why not rebirth with girlfriends? Why not rebirth with spirit? And so that is our invitation to you. Yeah. Girlfriend, thank you so much for answering the call and being on this beautiful journey with me. I'm so looking forward to it. Love you much, and Ashe.
Love you so much, Ashe.
That's all for now, girlfriends. Let's stay connected and subscribe for more at www.girlfriendism.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.